sip and take it on. Coffee, coffee company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the coffee company. Whoa, it's the coffee company. Whoa, coffee,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Coffee Company. It is the last day of February. It is Friday, the 28th of February, 2025. And it is a lovely, very sunny, but slightly chilly 9 degrees centigrade. But of course, the sun is making it slightly warmer. But welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We're here for a chill show today. We got nothing really to talk about. I'm going to send some friends a pinged thingy-majig, but we're just here to have a bit of a chill today. We're having a laugh. We're going to have a nice day. I've got the spring, even though I've actually got autumn as the background, but forget about that. Actually, no, maybe I should go for if I'm doing that, let's do that. Let's get the spring background back. Let's get that. I like that. I like that a lot. We've got the Sakura back, even though the Sakura has not yet joined us, but it will be here in a few weeks. So that's for absolutely certain. And we're here to have a good time. We're here to have a chill show. But how is everyone doing today? There are 18 of you in the chat. 19, in fact. Please say hello. Let's have a good chat today. But let's do Here we go. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. But let's see who's in the chat. I need a coffee. I need a thing. Let's see. We got a Tavracon Wembley 1 is in the house saying afternoon, Ben. It's like the closed season or international break. No Spurs defeat. No, and tactical balls up to get depressed about. Bring the weekend on. Indeed. Good stuff. Good stuff. A Tavracon Wembley 1. Good to see ya. Hey, we got Corey Boy. Good to see you, bud. Good to see ya. YouTube member. FA Cup weekend. That's why there's no Spurs game. Indeed. We have Sophie's in the house. Good to see you, Sophie. Hopefully you're well. Got Shawnee Slater, YouTube member. No Spurs, but it's Donnelly and Keeley time. Good to see ya. Hopefully you are well. Shawnee had a good chat with you last night, of course, over my pint, which was really, really good. We were sorting some stuff out, but yeah, good to see you. We got Dave's in the house. So nice sunny weekend ahoy without football. Hope you are well. Good to see you, Dave, all the way from Wales. Good to see you, Dave. Hopefully you're well. We got Luke's in the house saying went to see Pantera live. Still buzzing. Can't believe I got to cross that off the bucket list. Good for you, buddy. Good to you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Not totally my music, Pantera. I do enjoy some of their songs, but it's not me, so to speak. But it's great you got to see them, and it's a good one. We got actually no, that's a question for everyone. Who would everyone like to see? Who would everyone like to see musically? I can really smell the Rolanders. I can really smell that today. We got Rinketic's in the house saying hi. All good to see you, Rinketic. Hopefully you're well. Yep, indeed. Weekend away from Wanted to Punch the TV. Good stuff. We got Stu Boy, YouTube member. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. What should I go for? I think I'm just going to go for a regular coffee, I think, because I need to save the rest of this for Rodney, because I'm sending this to I want to send this to Rodders because he didn't order. So big up to Lord Rodney Trotter for officially becoming the 69th. Yes, indeed, the 69th order on the Coffee Company website. So Lord Rodney Trotter will forever be known as Mr. 69. You have said that. You hear it here first. He is officially Mr. 69. And he will be known that for the rest of time. But thank you for the order. It helps us out. It's really some really big orders this week, which have helped me pay for my website, which I will have to pay for in at least 3 days, I believe it is. But that's really bloody helped. It's really, really good. Morgan Waller, he's very, very good. He's very, very good. Would see anything that brings good vibes and positivity. So not Tottenham Hotspur. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Hopefully you're well. Got Jason Bell from Indianapolis saying, happy Friday, everyone. There's a hint of spring in the air and Spurs can only disappoint us off the pitch this weekend. Indeed. Good to see ya. Luke's in the house. They can be a bit much for some people. Yes, they can be. My brother loves them, but it's not for me. Evanescence. Okay. Never heard of them, but interesting. Teddy Swims would be the one. Good to see you. Good to see. Big up, Daniel. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hopefully you are well. Personally, who would I like to see? I would like to see Julien Lage, because I do love my jazz music. I would like to see Julien Lage. I think he's one of the best guitarists in the world currently. I would like to see the Eagles, even though it's not the full Eagles. I would like to see the Eagles. I would like to see Brad Paisley. I would like to see Lainey Wilson. I want to see Luke Combs again because I absolutely love Luke Combs. I'm a massive fan. I'd like to see George Strait. I know he's doing a tour, but the tour is not in a good place for me to travel to. States is fine because the parents would want to go as well. So we'd all go. But it's got to be a good part of the States. It's got to be somewhere that's not ridiculously expensive because it's going to be expensive to go there to the concert anyway. So we're going to have to see. He's amazing. I've seen him live. Absolutely love the geezer. I think he's brilliant. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I want to see him again, and I want to see him at a better venue than the O2. I don't think the O2 is a great music venue, but unfortunately, it's really apart from Wembley Arena. I'd love to be transported back in time to the 60s to see Dudley Moore Trio at Ronnie Scott's. Interesting. If I was going to be transported back in time, I'd want to see either BB King or Stevie Ray Vaughan or AC/DC with Bon Scott. But I do sort of like AC/DC's music post Bon Scott. I love Shook Me All Night Long. I like the anthems, but I do of course love the bluesier stuff. But that's just me. I like both eras of AC/DC. I am obsessed. Bring Me Back to Life. No. Iron Maiden is not my band either. But it would be interesting. But let's have a coffee. That moment when Luke Combs made the whole crowd sing that song to that terminally ill woman was such a moment. Example. He is amazing. He is absolutely wonderful. He's a brilliant country artist. And I love country music anyway, so I'm biased. I am very biased. But let's have a coffee. Bon Scott, AC/DC is still the best. I think their songs are not the Brian Johnson era songs are the best songs, but I would say Bon Scott is a better singer than Brian Johnson. That's just me. That's me. It's already March tomorrow. Where's the time gone? Nate Smith is good country too. Okay, never heard of him, but we'll have to listen. Big up, Cookmeister. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you, Cookie. Good to see you. This coffee will not get out of this water filter. We have Lily White Lane, big up Ben, and all in the chat. Good to see you, Robbie. Hopefully you're well. Do you like tennies? Good to see you, kudos. Yes, I do like Telecasters. I need to get mine set up properly. I have a Telecaster that's a Paisley, but it's not a Fender. It's a repro by DY Guitars he's based in the UK, but he's a Chinese guy. His name's Dennis Yao. He's very, very good, but he hand makes all his guitars. It's really, really good. I put 10s on it, and I think I'm thinking I will explain this, but I believe, and this is me coming up with it in my opinion. I think for 25.5 scale length guitars, because my fingers aren't the strongest, I believe I should be playing on 9s and not on 10s. But all my Gibsons I have on 10s, and my Gretsch I've got it on 10s. So I think next time I restring this telly, I think I'm going to go back down to 9s, and I think that's going to serve me better as a person. You're going to watch a chamber tomorrow night? I will try to, if I can stay awake. If I can stay awake, I'll try and watch it. I agree with that AC/DC tape, Ben. I think that's reasonable. I think AC/DC's, apart from Whole Lotta Rosie, Highway to Hell, and they played Riff Raff at the last. They played a lot of Bon Scott era songs, but the majority of an AC/DC concert is Brian Johnson era. I don't know if it's because of the vocal range, but that's just for me. I think more of the memorable songs are more Back in Black era AC/DC. I only play 10s, but the punishment. Yeah, I agree. Kudos. I agree. They are a bit. I'd like to try it. I do really like it. I think that the instrument I have, it's a basswood body, so I think that's a bit more resonant. I think the pickups I've got on that guitar are too. Actually, no, the neck pickup is lovely. The neck pickup is really lovely and creamy. I think the bridge pickup is too hot, so I'm thinking going for more of a Brad Paisley style pickup. You can get the La Brea pickups quite relatively cheaply. So I'm thinking of going for a La Brea style pickup, because the guitar is based on Brad Paisley's telly anyway. So maybe if I go for the La Brea set and just put the treble pickup in, I think that'd be good. Good to see you, Mr. K. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, I have been doing a bit of guitar shopping because it is my 30th this year. I know I'm getting old. I'm going to be 30 this year. My life is officially over. But I have been doing a bit of guitar shopping recently. I'm looking for potential. I've been looking at potential different styles of instrument. My instrument is a 2 if I'm lucky. Here we go. Oh no. That was really bad. That's it up. Not really Leo was indeed over for my 29th. He was. It was a long time ago now. I have been looking at potential. I have been looking at potential new instruments. One of which is a Silver Sky. I've been looking at a Silver Sky SE quite vigorously. I think I'm looking for a Strat style instrument, but I've got the problem of a Mexican-made Fender. They have too few and far between how good they are. Whereas I reckon a PRS Silver Sky SE is more likely to give me a good instrument, and it's going to cost slightly less as well. I do like PRS style guitars, but I've never played one. I like the look of them. I like the sound of them, but I think a Silver Sky might be a really good one. I don't like the headstock. I will be honest. I don't like the headstock of a Silver Sky, but I will deal with it for the sound of it. But if I can find a good Fender style guitar, I'll have it. Especially. Good afternoon, Tomo. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Side answer, YouTube member as well. Tom81, YouTube member as well. Good to see you, boys. And also, I've been looking at a Gretsch Pristine Electromatic in sparkling white. That's what I was thinking about, Luke. They're very balanced. They're very balanced. Good afternoon, Barbaric. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, we're talking about everything, really. I just like guitars. I really like guitars. But it is my 30th, and I think a guitar would be a good, rather than going like on a holiday, or something, a guitar would be better for me to remember my 30th birthday because I would have it for ages. And it would be, if it's a good one, I can have it for the rest of my life and it would be a good one. Good to see you, Lee, the Dorset Spur. Afternoon. Hopefully you're well, sir. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well today. Hopefully the weather is well in Dorset as well. I do love Dorset. Yeah, I'm looking for bits and bobs. The problem is, one of the things I didn't realize, and this is segueing, I didn't realize this, but the Nintendo Switch is getting an upgrade this year. The new Nintendo Switch 2 will be released this year in May, I believe it is. It's in mid-May, so I might have to put my money towards getting a Nintendo Switch because I do like my Nintendo Switch, and I've been playing on it a lot recently. Yeah, I do agree. I'm a fan of them in terms of, I'm not a fan of the really flashy ones. I do agree with you on that one. But the plainer ones, I do like the PRS version of the telly. I do like the PRS version of the Telecaster, having it as I do like that. I hear that. Because a holiday, I could forget the holiday if it's a crap holiday, but I would always remember the guitar. What's the difference between the new and the old Switch? I think it's just better processor, better power, better everything. It's just the Switch, but better. I think it's more to compete with that new, Steam are releasing a console as well. I think it's competing with that, but the Switch is just better. It's got better hardware. I think it's got better games. Launch. I'm a fan. 3-year-old grandson, a new song in preschool. He kept on singing to my son, "Twinkle, twinkle, chocolate bar." My dad's got a rusty car. Your grandson. Great stuff. Good to see you, Cooves. Have a rest, mate. Just too tired for this stream today. Just resting my eyes and listening to it. I hope everyone as well. Look after yourself, Coover. Send some love to Coover. Coover's a good guy. I love Cooper. He's a good man. The Rolanders does smell good. It is a very good smelling coffee, and I can't wait to send some to Rodders later because he has ordered it. I've always wanted to try an ESP Iron Cross. Yeah. The Iron Cross is good. If you need a Les Paul style guitar, but not for Les Paul money, it's a good one. It's a meaty, beefy, mahogany-based powerhouse. I mean, they're good. They're good. They're not for me. Not my style of... Yeah. Nintendo has always struggled to keep up the hardware of the two-bed game, but now they've realized they don't need to compete with PlayStation and Xbox. They need to compete with the other handheld guys, and I think that's a really, really good thing. I think I'm going to skip the Switch 2. I barely play anything anymore. I haven't even played Mario Kart for ages. I'm hoping, because Pokemon Legends ZA, and everyone knows I love my Pokemon games, Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out holiday season. So that could be November or December. And I want to play that because I do love the Kalos region of Pokemon. So I'm hoping it will be on the Switch one as well. Afternoon, Sheriff. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Nintendo are a bunch of criminals with the constant need to buy extra hardware. However, I have to say the Switch handhelds have been really good purchases for me. Yeah, they're brilliant. It's brilliant. Yes, Tokai is good as well. Buy a Tokai if you want a Gibson coffee for way less money. And same Tokai guitars are really good. Tokai guitars are really good. Destiny 5's in the house and Zelda. I don't think that there isn't a new Zelda game for at Switch 2 launch because they really only just released Tears of the Kingdom. I'm hoping with the Switch 2 they start remastering some of the old games. I want a Wind Maker port to the Switch. I want a Twilight Princess port to the Switch. I want a proper Skyward Sword remake. They've got to remake Skyward Sword, but not with these bloody stupid motion controllers. They really failed that game because it's the most important Zelda game in the series, realistically, because it's the original one. It's the original Legend of Zelda game. If you look at the timeline, and they messed it up. Afternoon, Destiny 5. Good to see it, buddy. Good to see it. Morning, all. Can't wait for a sports team and an entertainment menu to piss me off in about a week. Good to see it, Ian. We will see you next week. We will see ya. We will see ya. I think Nintendo product that I use most is a set of shogi Japanese chess pieces. Good stuff. Good stuff. I want a Mario. You can get Mario 64 on the Switch. You can get Mario 64 on the Switch. I've played it. You can get the Mario set. It comes with Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. You can get this Mario 64 on the Switch. You can get them both. Also, big up the N64. Big up the N64. I love the N64. Waiting for Sky Oblivion. Okay. Yeah. Cena sucks. Zelda sucks. Well, Mark, you're wrong. You are wrong. Can't beat the SNES or N64 day. I mean, like a remaster. No, it is the original game. I agree with you. Maybe if they remastered it, it might be. I don't think that game's perfect. Mario 64 was a great. They ported it to the DS as well. It was really good on the original DS. Really enjoyed that. Can't beat the SNES and then. Ooh. Kids today will never understand how hard the GoldenEye has won the great. It's the original first-person shooter. Sue me. GoldenEye was the original. That's just amazing. Yeah, I played it on DS. It was really good on the DS. It was really, really good on the DS. It was really, really good on the DS. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Switch 2. I'm looking forward to what they do with Legends ZA. Because it's with them going back to a previous Pokemon game, going to the future of a previous Pokemon game, because it's based after the events of Pokemon X and Y, but then to only base it on one city and make that city enormous, that's going to be a very tough test. So let's see. Rules of GoldenEye with your mates. No golden gun. No. I believe it's going to be £400 to £420. I think it's more expensive than the current Switch when it was originally released. But again, that's just inflation. But I think the Switch is I think it's worth it for the Switch. GoldenEye on N64 was way ahead of its time in terms of 1v1 and many, but yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Favorite Mario Kart? That's an easy one for me. Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash was excellent. That was excellent. I love Double Dash. That's a remaster they got to do. Good to see you, Scotty M. Good morning, Ben. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, Scott. I'm doing good. Drew La La is in the house. Afternoon, Benny Boy and Coffee Crew. YouTube member, of course. Good to see you, Drew La La. I guess it's a good problem to have when the only thing you have to do with is classic. Is just get the gameplay was good. The game I really want them to remaster, and I don't think they can because it is just a bit too naughty. I want a remaster of Donkey Kong 64. I think Donkey Kong 64 is an incredibly underrated game. Donkey Kong 64 was brilliant with the changing of the characters, the different worlds, the swimming from island to island, the instruments being the weapons, Donkey Kong 64 was a difficult game. That was not an easy game. I don't think I ever completed it. Mostly because I didn't have control of the N64 in those days. My brother ruled it with an iron fist. I really want Donkey Kong 64 to get a remaster because I think that game was brilliant. Also, Mortal Kombat was N64, Mortal Kombat in anything. I've been to Egypt all morning, dying constantly in the last revelation. That is the most unsheriff thing I've ever heard, and I am all here for it. Good to see you, Sheriff. The real fights and meltdowns that were caused by playing GoldenEye slap only while I was in university were legendary. Yes. Assassin's Creed, it doesn't interest me. I'd like to play one. It doesn't interest me. But they are a good series of games, which is why they're still going. Donkey Kong 64 was everything. Yeah, Donkey Kong 64 was brilliant. Donkey Kong 64 was brilliant. Banjo-Kazooie. It's great. GoldenEye was the original 1v1 me on Rust. Who remember that? That used to be the thing. If anyone ever had... Oh, it was Modern Warfare 2? Or was it Modern Warfare 3? The original Rust. The original, of course, was Modern Warfare and Shipment, but Shipment was nowhere near as good a map as Rust. That's just the most controversial statement. Shipment, I love Shipment. Shipment was good, but Rust was brilliant. Rust was a brilliant map to just... You solved all your differences in secondary school on Rust. You had a problem with someone, 1v1 me on Rust, bro. Snipers only. Quick scope and no scopes only. It was brilliant. Modern Warfare 2. I thought so. Spyro the Dragon deserves a shout out. Black Ops. But the original zombies on World at War, I believe, were the 4 best maps. Shin Onuma was excellent. Nakda and Totem was brilliant. I even liked, what was it? Zombie Verrucht was very good. I just think it was a bit of a boring map and it was a bit too easy to die. And of course, the Reason was very good. The original 4 zombie maps were brilliant. Rust or the yacht on Black Ops. I can't remember talking about us is bringing back to a chat. Yes, FaZe. Yes, FaZe Temper. Yes, that's FaZe Apex. Apex was great as well, but Temper was the best. Also, a really nice guy. FaZe Temper's a really nice guy. I've met a couple of the FaZe guys. FaZe were good. FaZe were brilliant. FaZe were absolutely brilliant. They were a brilliant watch back in the day. But saying that, I used to watch Nadeshot. Nadeshot's a really lovely guy. Nadeshot's a top guy. Really nice guy, Nadeshot. And he's now a very successful bloke. He's a very successful geezer. So, well done to him. Well done to him. My favourite Black Ops 3 zombie. Ooh, Black Ops 3 Zombies was good. It was good. Black Ops 3, interesting. I think I preferred Black Ops 2 Zombies. Harry Potter and the Chambers. I preferred it on the game. I think I had it on the GameCube. No, I had it on. That was a good game. Was it? No, I had it on the PS2. You're right, PS2. Any plans on the weekend? I'm going to sleep all tomorrow and play Pokemon Snap. I am exhausted. Jeff is the only one who has stood the test of time. I think it's just they've moved into different I think they've just moved into different fields because they needed to make a buck. They couldn't just play snipers only. They had to they had to start making some money. Good times. Indeed, was good times. Was good times. I remember the Chamber of Secrets was a good game. Pokemon Stadium was good. Pokemon Stadium 2 was better. It just was. It was better game. I do enjoy the old games. Part of me really misses the time where I used to absolutely no-lifed Destiny 1. I no-lifed it. I would play it 10, 11 hours a day. It was brilliant. But then I got a job. How boring. I used to love Destiny 1. I thought that was a great game. They ruined... Well, they didn't ruin it. It got too big for its boots, I think. I think Bungie decided they needed to be something they weren't. And who knows? We got Jesse's in the house. I'm big up, man. Good to see you, Jesse. Hopefully all right. Good to see you. Hearts all round. Send some love to Jesse, of course. We got Mark Taylor's in the house saying good afternoon, Ben. Good afternoon, Mark. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, it's a really good one. Some really good games have been released. I do love Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium's good. But Pokemon Stadium 2 was better. I know. I think I prefer a lot of the Johto Pokemon. Lugia, Ho-Oh. Pokemon. It's really weird. There's a Pokemon Gold and Silver. I think Pokemon Gold and Silver are better games than because they had a bit more. They had the day and night cycle. It was difficult. It was really difficult to do those games. Yeah, that when in the remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they nailed the Johto games. And again, that's another remaster for the Switch they need to do. I need a Johto remake. I need it. I need this stuff. Pokemon Gold was great. Absolutely loved Yellow. My first Pokemon game. I've still got it today. I've still got it on my desk. Pokemon Yellow was great. Everyone's saying big up to Jessie. I love Jessie. She's brilliant. If you want to try Assassin's Creed, play Assassin's Creed 2. Consensually the best entry in the series. Also released the same year. It was released in 2008. Pokemon Diamond Pearl. Love Pokemon Diamond Pearl. Love Pokemon Diamond Pearl. Some great mons in that game. I love Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Very good games. Very, very as an entry into the DS world, because it was the first Pokemon game on DS. Really good games. Love the Pokemon and that. Really loved the Sinnoh region, and I really liked Legends Arceus as well. Legends Arceus is an excellent game. I want to do a Platinum again. I don't understand why they did Diamond and Pearl, but they didn't do Platinum. I love Pokemon Platinum as much. I also love Pokemon Emerald. Pokemon Emerald was excellent as well. I think Pokemon Platinum was the best out of those three games, especially with the Distortion World. Yeah. As long as they don't butcher it like I did. No, Brilliant Diamond wasn't a butcher. No. Brilliant Diamond was a great game. Brilliant Diamond was really good. I disagree with that. Brilliant Diamond is a brilliant game. I really enjoy that. Hello, sir. Hello. Causing trouble today?
Why not do?
I do need to invest in a Switch. Haven't had anything since the Game Boy Color. Yeah, you can invest in a Switch. It's good. Nintendo just make fun games. They aren't most but they are fun. That's what games need to be. Kudos. It's what games need to be. Fun and enjoyable. But how are you doing today, Graham? The sun's out.
Sun's out, yeah.
The weekend can't be ruined.
No. But it certainly can't be for me.
Yeah. And we're moving forward. Armour Graham is in the house. Armour Graham is here. I like that. Just like, there we go. Hello. It's like Deli Alley.
Yeah.
Hello. Armour Graham is here. Coffee? Yeah.
It's like something in sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. City and sweet. Destiny 1. I like Destiny 13 at left back. I don't really like him at left back at the moment. Big up Graham. Big up the Armour Graham. It's really weird for it to be sunny, isn't it? It's lovely.
Lovely and warm.
But this also what's everyone sending me? Right. Everyone's talking rubbish on the phone. Didn't Nintendo start originally playing as card company? Possibly they did. Half of Graham indeed. Afternoon Graham. Chris Eubank versus Conor Ben, April the 26th for more money for Lever. Oh, don't get me started on that, man. Don't get me started. Big up the arm and right side of Graham. Let's make you a coffee. Let's make you a coffee. We've been talking about games this morning.
Right.
What's afternoon?
What
Computer games.
Computer games, right?
I know it's not really your.
It's not mine, though.
It's not your wheelhouse, as Dave would say.
My favourite game was always Monopoly.
Yeah. Mr. Levy! Yeah. Oh, you're not telling me.
Monopoly?
You're monopolising now.
Everybody. I'm in a good mood today.
Yeah. We'll talk about it after the stream, probably, no doubt. Beard of Graham, big up the number one Agenbar in the world. Hi, Graham. Levy is the Monopoly World Champion. He is indeed. He is indeed. What the hell's ringing here? Straight. Here we go. Here we go. Graham going old school. He is indeed. Chibi Pokemon games were rushed and they admitted to it and it was just horrible. No, it wasn't Nintendo, it was Konami. It was a gambling thing. Who knows? But yeah. I really enjoy. Oh. Spill. No, I'm going to flip over as well. Let's not kill myself today.
Make a hash of that as well.
When do I not make a hash of anything? It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's the end of the week.
You'd be able to relax.
Yeah, I'm sleeping all this weekend. That's what I'm going to do. No, Konami is a farmer. Nintendo started in the 1800s making Hanifu cards. Indeed, you can subscribe to Jesse there. Future Captain. That Zora coffee is lovely. Thank you, Ben. The Zora's good. The Zora is really, really good, Jesse. And I hope you enjoy it. It's really, really lovely. I enjoy it. I think we've done it really, really well. Ah, yes. Aha. I will accept that. Archie Gray, young player. I don't understand why they're doing the awards before the end of the season. I am a big fan. Why is it this early in the season, though?
Down over the previous 12 months.
Yeah, all right. Graham Bergvall, look at the goodbyes. So many stunting their careers under there. We're not going to talk about it. But I do like these players, but they do need a bit of management. But we're going to be joined by another company face. Mr. Dable's here.
Good morning, people, and more than arm of Graham, half of Graham.
Half of Graham. Half of Graham's here.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all good and well.
No problem, Jesse. Thank you for the orders. Thank you for all the super chats as well. Jesse's been a massive supporter of my channel this week, and she's just a wonderful person as well. So go and support Jessie as well. She's brilliant. Connor Ben, is that unlikable that Eubank wanted to wear Eubank Jr. as a Muppet as well? Indeed. London Awards always early. Big up, Sir Brian. I think based on the last year, not season, which is silly. I agree. It should be based on the season. Big up to the final boss. The final boss is here. Big up, Rumi. Everyone's saying hello. What's happening, Aki? What's happening?
I'm just I'm fuming that Sky have moved Nottingham Forest to a Monday.
It's disgrace, isn't it?
Well, is it? You know what? Listen,
it's moved. Myself going to Leighton Orient. It's now on a Thursday and not on the Saturday.
With me, the thing with it is I needed. It's the only home game that I'm back for. The only one.
Well, you wouldn't be going to the game anyway, Aki, so it's not going to affect you.
No, but I needed it to be on the Saturday so I could be in Tottenham like I was for the Ipswich game to see everyone.
Yeah.
And if there was anything changed for Tottenham, I could be at a home game for a protest and lend my support. And I couldn't have it on the Sunday because it's my nephew's bar mitzvah, and I couldn't have it on the Monday because it's my mum's 70th.
And they've moved it to the Monday.
They've moved it to the Monday.
This proves that Levy's listening to you, Aki.
Oh,
He's listening to you.
Sky. It's not.
Sky and Levy are in cahoots.
It's this, but also it wouldn't have mattered because if we get past ASAD Alkmaar, the second leg would have been the Thursday before, so it would have moved from Saturday anyway.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to have to try and find a way to come a week earlier so I could be there for the Southampton one.
Okay.
But it means trying to change a ticket, trying to find extra.
It's a weird one.
It's just annoying that I'm back for 2.5 weeks. There's one home game. Big up Crossamano and big up everyone in the chat.
Good to see you. Good to see
you. It's just so frustrating that they had one home game and the one game that just needed to be a Saturday. They've moved. It's.
Did you see that I was in the New York Times?
I saw you were in a publication. I didn't know it was the New York Times.
It's the Athletic and the New York. I am the tagline of the New York Times.
There you go. There you go. You're going international. You're going international.
Give me TV time. I want to be on TV.
You're going international.
Yes, you were. You were. Get me on telly.
It is what it is. We'll try and find a way that I can try and get to Southampton. If it's at all possible, we shall see. But what can I say? I'm coming over to see my nephews and niece.
That's more important than any
and double celebration with my mum's 70th, and that will always overcome Spurs all the bloody time.
For sure.
So it is what it is. It is what it is.
Pride is the main problem with this fan base, getting fixture moved.
I know. It's all because of me. I'll take one for the team. I'll take one for the team. Why always Bry, isn't it?
Bry always me. Always me.
Mate, we 100% will find a time. The first week that I'm back is
Prime Watch.
the first week I'm back is a lot of family stuff, and the second week Ilana is working a majority of it, so I've got a lot of free time in the second time because I've taken it as 2 weeks holiday. So obviously I'm back with family and friends, so I will have a lot more free time in that second week and potentially some of the first week.
Yeah,
but yeah, we'll definitely have a meet up. We'll definitely go for a curry. We'll definitely do something.
We'll do something, and we're getting dinner as well because Mickey's got that
on the Monday.
Mickey got a couple of days off when you're here, so we're gonna have.
Monday.
We're gonna try and have a Belsit dinner. I think the plan was.
Yeah, well, we'll put it this way: it's definitely Monday the 14th. I know Mickey's off Tuesday as well, but Tuesday's Levi's birthday, so.
It's a Monday. We're going out for dinner. We can't go to the Belsit then. We can't go to the Belsit. So
Monday the 14th. We'll find somewhere, Ben.
We'll find somewhere to go to. There are plenty of options.
We've got plenty of time.
They knew you were coming back. Tweaky, good to see you, Tweaky. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just being warm. I'm fed up of the cold now, even though stupid me has booked a skiing holiday, so I'm going skiing again. So,
mate, I will say, you know what? It was a couple of days ago, even though it's covered in snow, we had such a nice warm day. Like literally, you could go out in a t-shirt, and I do mean that it was that nice. And then yesterday we had heavy snow again. So typical Canada, doing typical Canadian things. But when I come to England, which is actually 6 weeks today, get in. No, is it 5 weeks? 6? What? I can't even remember how many days it is now. I think it's 6 weeks. 6 weeks today we fly. When we fly, the weather should just be turning. When we come back late April, early May, the good times are here. It'll be time to put the air conditioning unit in. Yeah. The heat will be here, and it will be here till October.
Hi guys, I'm gutted and missing out on Outmar, but a silver lining is to get to save the money for my long week. Absolutely, that's more important than any football game you will ever imagine. It's so little on the radar. I know you'd want to go Aki, but it's good. Ryan wants to make it a triple date.
Well, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. Listen, I would have. You got to remember, Ryan. If it's not. You live around the corner from me practically. We'll be seeing each other a hell of a lot. Yeah. We will sort it.
We can sort something. We're making the trip to Ben's to see both of you. Awesome stuff. I'm fed up of being warm. But you're very warm. You're not warm. You're boiling. Definitely got to have a meet up though. Still, indeed, Rooney.
1,000,000,000%.
Absolutely. We got to do it. We
do. We do, and then obviously I'll be meeting up with Graham a hell of a lot as well.
Yeah,
I'll see more. I'll see more on the side of Graham. I'll see all of Graham. I'll see Graham in 4K.
You should be paid as a carer to look after both Ryan and Brian.
No. Less of that. Oh, look at Mr. Box Office is in the house.
Mr. Box Office, the Hotspur Prince. Good to see you, Boxy. Hopefully you're well, bud. So big up, Graham. Good to see you.
What? I've got to see Boxy as well, because when I was back in November, I didn't get to see him, even that day at Spurs Ipswich. So I've got to see Boxy. And Mr. Kiriakou.
Yeah. Ryan Isaacs, as long as it's not an Indian with a little bit of chili.
Yeah, he my God, that last one hit him, didn't it?
Yeah, that hit him. What a day. Love Graham from Boxy. Big up, Brian. Big up, and Ben. Good to see you, Boxy. Hopefully you're well, mate. All the best of Boxy. We love Boxy here.
Damn right.
I owe Graham some coffees from the last time I was there. Well, you got to come up. Brian, I said, can't wait for you to come back so I can thank you for all you use, Ben, Coover. I didn't do that much. It's more Coovers and Brian that really put you on. There's no
thanks required.
We try our best. We try our best. And that's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. But yeah.
Yeah, 6 weeks today. I just checked. Not that I'm counting.
6 weeks. And Ian Ferguson's going to be here next week.
I know.
Virgo is going to be here.
I know. The North Americans are coming over.
Yeah, the North Americans are coming. And they're going to be disappointed as well.
We'll see. But I will say big up to Archie Gray.
Big up to Archie.
Big up to Archie. Totally and utterly deserved. Been fantastic. So, obviously, we got that. And all good. And Spurs can't ruin the weekend on the pitch anyway. On the pitch. Off the pitch, they'll probably find a way.
Absolutely.
On the pitch, they can't.
It's such a shame Spurs are so bad. I do not go to this game, so I miss Graham at games. That's what it's become, isn't it? Going to football has now become a social meeting with football that ruins it.
It's been that for a long time for me.
But it's so much money and it's just not worth it.
Well, yeah, right. I don't know if Ryan's still in the chat, but like I was on a show yesterday and I was saying that when Ryan, before he met Abby and everything, was talking about moving to a different country, he was like, you know what? I don't know if I can do without Tottenham. I don't know if I can be that.
Yeah.
And listen, when I was a lot younger, I was like that when I first moved to Israel and everything. I was like, I always said to my parents, if I can't see Tottenham regularly, I'm coming straight home. But thankfully, both there and here, we get to watch every single game. And I realised that as long as I can watch Tottenham, it's fine. I value my happiness and quality of life and Ilana's happiness a lot more than being able to go into that Levy Bowl. And that's what it's become now. I go to the Scotland Yard for the social aspect and obviously to watch us, but I won't let Tottenham generate or dictate my life anymore.
It's really not that important. And how many games have I just thrown off? Just I'm going to go and see Mickey instead. I don't care.
Yeah,
don't care. I'm off. See ya.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go to the Scotland Yard to meet everyone and for that breakfast. You need to take you for a proper breakfast. There's some
you got to remember the Scotland Yard, they do that buffet breakfast when it's a very, very early kickoff, like at 7:30 a.m. because obviously it makes it easier or an early kickoff. But if it's
some good breakfast places in North
America.
Mate,
listen, the Scotland Yard brunch menu and the pea meal and bacon and egg burger I get is the best thing on the menu. And there's loads of great places, but it's the whole part going to the Scotland Yard and having that breakfast. And people seem to want and love.
I love North American breakfast, and I like North American coffee as well for the most part. If I can find it. Depends on the city though. Death, taxes, and Spurs disappointing you. The three certainties of life. Indeed. I loved my time in Toronto. That was a massive highlight of my 30 years. It was one of my massive highlights. My first holiday to North America on my own, getting to spend time with Alex whilst he was still with her. Because after what Alex has got now, I don't think Alex is going to be. We're never going to have a night where we drink 9 beers, 3 bottles of wine, 4 shots of whiskey. We're never going to do that again. That's never going to happen. Toronto.
No, you have to drink it all.
We're never going to do that again. So it's I don't think I could do it anyway, Brian. Breakfast buffets are the best. Don't they have breakfast in Yeovil? No, they don't. Yeovil have not invented breakfast yet. They've not found it.
I know a few people that are coming out. I know a few people that are coming out next season from people I know throughout Spurs, and their main thing is they've made sure they're coming over when it's not an international break, so they can have a game at the Yard.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a busy year.
I've done it. I'm 100% unbeaten in the Scotland Yard. So next time Spurs are in a massive final, I'm going to Canada.
You are. Could you imagine if I could turn around and say that?
Yeah.
If I had been able to say for 7 years we've been 100% unbeaten at the Yard, we'd be champions.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. 100% unbeaten.
What you do? You can buy your ticket.
Yeah,
and you get to Scotland Yard.
He won't step foot in the stadium.
I won't step foot in the Levy Bowl if you paid me.
Yeah. Wembley.
Away games is a different thing. Away games are a completely different thing.
2026, I'll be in Toronto. Pay homage to Dr. Bantin. Okay.
Yeah, so
2026 World Cup is when I want to try and go. I want to go. I want to go to the 2026 World Cup.
Yeah, the flights are going to be ridiculous.
Oh,
ridiculous.
You're going to find a way. I want to go.
Apparently, I've got about 50 people living in my apartment for that month.
Yes, you do.
I've got about 50 people.
Because I've never seen a World Cup game. I've never seen a competitive. I know I have. I saw the Euro final, which we lost. I've seen one competitive game in the flesh, and we lost. I want to see a World Cup game.
Honestly, it'd been my dream, or a dream, to tick off the bucket list to be not only in a host nation for a World Cup, but to be in a host city.
Yeah.
Of a.
Because technically, the UK wasn't the host because it was all over Europe.
No, but you remember, Ben. I was about for Euro '96, so I've done that, but obviously not a World Cup. And if someone had said to me, "Yeah, you will have that achievement," but someone would tell me that it would have been in Toronto, Canada, I'd have been like, "Shut up."
Yeah.
Not a chance. It'll be England that the World Cup comes to, but nope.
Yeah.
I am living in the host city of a host nation World Cup, and I cannot wait.
Jed Spence lifting the 2026 World Cup. We will be there, indeed. It's going to be an interesting one because I do want to go to the World Cup, especially if it's in the States. I think they will be expensive, but I think we can make it work. Plenty of time to do it.
And the World Cup final is in New York.
It's in Dallas, isn't it?
Nope, it's at MetLife Stadium.
Oh, okay.
From what let me just check the World Cup.
I thought it's in Dallas.
World Cup
2026 final. I think it's in Dallas.
Host World Cup. No, I think it's MetLife Stadium. I think both semi-finals.
Oh yeah, you're right. New Jersey.
Yeah. It's MetLife Stadium, from what I remember.
Yeah. Which is where the New York Giants play, or was it the New York Jets?
They both play at the same place.
Oh, it's so bloody confusing. How can't we just so confusing? So confusing.
Actually, I don't think they play in the same place at all. What the hell am I talking about? I should ask Ilana, but she's on the call.
I don't know where any of these teams play. But before we wrap up this show, Aki, Elimination Chambers tomorrow.
It is.
Who wins the chamber?
I can't remember who's in it. I've literally recently I've got no idea what's going on in the outside world right now. I'm looking forward to it. I was dropping hints for Ilana to try and get me a ticket.
Yeah.
I still don't know if she's bluffing with me and saying no, I haven't been able to get it, and then tomorrow she'll go, wallop, there you go. I'm not going to get my hopes up.
No, don't get your hopes up.
No. Listen, will I probably go down there and see if I can bump into The Rock or see him walking into? There's a very good chance I'll be doing that.
Yeah.
Very good chance I'll be doing that. But we shall see. We shall see what happens.
Indeed. But on that note, guys, it is time to end the show. Are we going to try and do something today, Aki? I know I can't today, but
I don't know. I've got something to deal with at work today, so I don't know how long that's going to take. So we'll depend on that.
We'll see what we can do. I've got a weekend free, so I might be able to do something.
Maybe we can do something over the weekend.
Yeah, we can do something over the weekend. But we can have a bit of fun. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. We will be back next Monday for another edition of The Coffee Company. Thank you so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Graham, you got a catchphrase?
I have.
No, he doesn't. But Aki, take it away. Adios. But unfortunately, we missed the show. But if you're somehow, but have a good one. Aki, take it
And
away.
as always, Levy out.
And as always, if you're somehow, what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, they seem impossible to score. So I lean on